Hi guys, it's Trisha from Girlfridayz. And I've realized that most people are inconfident. And it shows in their development and what they do. Basically, they thrive on insecurity inside them, maybe sprouting from their parents and their upbringing, like to blame their lack of success onto my father did this to me and my mother did this to me. Well, adversity should shape you. We all suffer adversity. We all suffer adversity in this life. And it's how we decide to overcome them. And if you do not overcome your angst, what people done to you, well, you may lead a miserable life. And that's no lie. Because you will be beating yourself daily. Oh, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Well, that's because my teacher didn't teach me. And when I was at school, no one ever helped me. I was left behind. Oh, they concentrate on the genius one in a classroom. Well, most people have suffered adversity and even injustice. But that doesn't prevent you from being a success in your life and successful and get a lot of money. Your adversity should fuel your desire to grow. It should fuel your desire to prove all your haters wrong. To stick up your finger up to the abusing people who harm you either physically, emotionally. You can beat this. Help and support is available, but help and support is only effective if you start from within. You have to look inside yourself, deep inside yourself, and want to improve. Because if you don't find the answer to your inconfidence and inaction or procrastination, well, you will never succeed. And that's a fact of life. You need to believe in yourself. And that belief needs to be strong. You need to be in your mind. You need to solely believe that you can do. Therefore, gain a can-do attitude. And you will realize the amount of work that you are able to produce, and you will be surprised about yourself too. Why at Girlfridayz we were able to advance extensively the marketing industry? One person only. Why? It's because we believed in ourselves that we could do this. It is very slight, that belief is inside you. It's inside your brain here. Then you get more knowledgeable about the subject, such as us in marketing. Then we went and train. We find people to help us because we wanted to grow Girlfridayz. So we find the people who help us become who we are. And we thank them all very much. Now we are a monopoly, industry leader, empire, hub, developer, innovator of 28 intangible theory model about cell with Ahmad cell method sold on La Boutique private sale Ichu Notoberas for £1.7 million. This sale is open to the connoisseur, investor, the people who's got million, billion, and we will be the first woman, black woman, to have £1 trillion. Yes, because you need to think this way. Money will not be coming to you if you don't put money in your head. If you don't think you deserve a lot of money, you would not have it. Everything in your life can be designed by you. If you say that and put in your head and truly believe it, that is going to happen to you, it will become your reality because you will be moving towards it. But it is not just a way to say, oh, I'm going to have trillion. No, it is being obsessed of having that kind of money. Obsession drive result. I know that for myself, I experienced it. Back in 2009, Simon Sinek did the Y theory. Out of the 5W1H, Pretty Bullseye, and Flip Chart, and everybody bought it. But with this development, which I thought was very, very lazy, what I did is I got obsessed over it. And because I'm good at meditation, I meditated. Little did I know that in 2018, the star cell principle come out of my mind. That was the beginning of the floodgate. And now, 2026, we have the basic need of a business. Our latest theory model. And we also have locked in our conditioner who actually solve my own problem, my itchy head, because every time I go back to Eden Salon to have my hair retwist, she put her own formula on my head, her own oil. I come out with my hair looking lovely, luscious. That's why I go there for the past 20 years, because she does good work on my head. But every time I'm coming out, my hair is itching, my scalp is so itchy. I finally find a solution for myself and fix my own itching scalp. Now, my formula is right here, so. And this is going to be patented. Bottled up. It already is bottled up, actually. Because you can get it on kitted out, made to order. And I'll show you how you apply it. Little bit like this. On your scalp here. Run it through. On your scalp here. Run it through. Massage it. And it instantly gets the itch out. If your scalp was itching because your hair are dirty, or you are like me, allergic to other people's hair product, because I have an extreme sensitive skin, If you can see, I don't wear makeup. It's not lack of trying, it's because my face get blotchy. So after years, we don't need the makeup. We need greasy stuff to keep our skin very supple. And it's not any oil who goes for me neither. So it's only the oil that goes for me. And that's how Luxing comes in. We find our own solution for our itchy scalp. Why did that happen to me? Out of the blue like this, very simple. And also developing the entire marketing industry as a whole. It needed updated since 1973. The latest development was done by a student at university. And nobody done anything after that. Well, here me did it. I did it on my own. Nobody near me. Just my brain and my love of the marketing. Plus behavioral marketing is my stuff. I'm an observer. Observation is key. Because when you observe, you begin to see people need. If you don't observe around you what's happening, you don't know how to support people because you don't see them. Visibility is important. Clarity is important. Clarity of thought. We don't drink at Girlfridayz. This is our drink. Call us boring, but water, I drank you. We need the water. We don't need the alcohol whatsoever. And that's clean your brain too. Give you clarity of thought. Oh, magnesium glycinate. We need magnesium in our body. You should take 2 every day. Even if you're healthy, young, you need to take your magnesium, vitamin D, because there's not enough sun in the UK, and multivitamin. You should take them after food to remain sharp. And it should be part of your diet, especially if you get older. And while we are at it, I'm going to make the nation quit drinking alcohol and drink water. You will realize that you're less sluggish. You will realize that your productivity will improve a lot. And that's not because you older that you less productive. That is a saying of people. No. What's slowing you down really is the amount of alcohol you put inside you and cigarettes that you smoke. And the more you do it, the more you damage in your brain, the more you damage in your vision, your skin, everything, your hair, everything of your body suddenly break down when you're 40. And you say, what happened? I'm only in my 40. But it's the amount of drink that you drank who has caused your body to break down, and issue with your liver, issue with your heart, issue with your skin, your leg. People poison themselves just because they want to be cool. Just because they want to be part of the community. not feel, oh, I'm the odd one out because I don't drink. I've been called boring all my life, and I love it because that boring woman updated the entire marketing industry. You see? So call me boring. I've been called plain, and I've been called intelligent. Yeah, but this woman, that boring one, has written 38 business and marketing books. Call me boring. That woman built an empire online industry leader, and we are a monopoly. So productivity is my cue. Always has been. And yet I work among people, and I was facilitating by people, basically helping my colleague all the time. Because I'm like this. But I always been called, you fucking boring. Ha ha, yes. That's because I don't drink. So the people who say that are the people who drink. And when they're 50, they look half dead. Sometimes at 30, their skin look like if they are 50 years old. Do you get me? Do you get me? If I have 2 or 3 people where they listen for good and say, I want to improve myself, I want to become the best version of me, maybe I shouldn't drink that much. You don't need to impress anyone with how much you drink. You're not impressing anybody, because when you cause yourself a drinking problem, the people that you were so close to, that you try to impress and be like them, they're the one who leave you like this. Bam! Oh, this one is a drunk. I'm not going around them. They're the very people who's going to curse you after that. And yet they were supposed to be your what? Bonafide friend. Don't put yourself in a position like this. No. If you want to be impressive in your work. The work that you do to help people. That is impressive. When you think about others and yourself, and you think of yourself too in the same time, that's not difficult to do, because when you love you, you're able to see other people easily. And you attract who you need around you. With that powerful human being, we attract our own crowd. Haven't you noticed that money always attract money? People who like money, they always find the people who like the money too. And poor people always find themselves. Inconfident people always attract inconfident people, and attract the narcissistic too, the abuser. Have you noticed that confident people always move in circles where they meet confident people too? They meet mover and shaker. Those things are not luck. Those things are not psychology. Those things are your power to attract the people that you need around you to increase. We all have this. When I started Girlfridayz, yeah, I was a newbie in business. I needed support. I seek the people who will help me. And I went with Mavis Awonka. She was solid. She was already popular in business. I attended all her events every single week. Didn't miss one. For 1 year and a half, she ended up giving me my award. The Be Mogul Award. Be Mogul Award. I got this. You see? And her support helped me. And also, what helped me build Girlfridayz? I remembered when I worked in UK Housing and Care. UK Housing and Care was a progressive company and still is. And they were, I'm sure they still supporting their customer holistically and their staff. Because Lookers used to invest in their staff. But truly invest in their staff and their staff development. That impressed me so much that we designed our own welcome pack for our staff and for our customer. This was in Lookers Housing and Care. They invested in their people and their customer and their staff. And that was no fluff, no gimmick. That was for real. They used to give us the business plan to do. Coming down from the chief executive to the director to the manager, and the manager give it to the staff to put the objective for the coming years in a business plan. We needed to think collectively about this. Now, Tricia is able, I have my business plan, marketing plan, and I can support your business by using our template and put everything who's supposed to be in a business plan and a marketing plan. Why? Because we are training when I was at Lookers Housing and Care. Every support officer, at the time I was a support officer, needed to do this task. And after we give that to the manager, who also puts their input, and he sends that back to the chief executive. That was fantastic. What did Lookers did for their staff? They partner with A&B College to ensure that the health and social care we provide, we still get educated. But it was direct education because we had a little book like this, little book, and every single customer that we go to, we had question written on it. And how do we support that person? What did we do for that person? How did that person respond to the support? Were they happy or do they have a complaint? We used to work with this book. Then the college gave us a certificate of achievement. That comes from this company, Lookers. Well, guess what? At Girlfridayz, we love that so much that we do the same for you in your business. Watch. Watch. We do the same. The core asset plus the seller, a winner combination. Not only inside there, you have business story to die for, real deal, partnership deal which happen, solution, how I acquire more customer and everything. Upskill with the core asset plus the seller, a winner combination, which is attached implementation support system, the seller. The benefit of using our marketing manual. Learn how to use the core asset of marketing to your advantage. Learn the art of persuasive communication. Learn to nurture your audience and grow. Learn to build trusted relationship with your prospect and customer. Learn to find lead in your target market and convert them into high-paying clients. Learn to find sales opportunity. That book gives you all this and more. And when I mean more, My training at Look Ahead, when I just told you we had a book like this. It wasn't that big. It was more like this one. Yeah? And we had to feel direct support with our customer in partnership with a college in London who was providing an health and social care course. Well, we had this as staff. Look Ahead was forward like this. When they say they invest in their people, they meant it. Well, at Girlfriday, we support businesses, and you see, we thought that was so fantastic that it got ingrained in us. And now we do the same through the car set plus the seller. Except we did once better. The seller is attached to our website online. It's attached to this book, which is an innovation. This book is attached to an online system. The seller, the extension to the book. This is why now we have so much content at Girlfriday. That's why we could create our school. But watch this book. What do I say there? How to grow your audience to change your business life forever. With the golden hour principle. Then, you have Albert Einstein and C equal MC2 square. This book doesn't always have all my cell theory in there. It's got a lot more than this. The first thing that I said to you in this book, that I just discussed about Look Ahead, how they take care of their people, well, I put the same there. Take care of your people. Happy team build your business. Find your purpose. Your business should define its aim. Delegate and trust. Build a strong team and permit them to lead. Listen more than you speak. Feedback is the best way to grow. Fall fast. Learn faster. Every failure is a step forward and a reward later. Disrupt the system and innovate within your niche like we done at Girlfriday. Access a growing market and create specialist niche inside it. The mindset of a winner starts by looking after yourself, your family, and expand your surrounding with the people who help you climb up. Keep a healthy mind and body. You can't build a business when you are burnt out. Make sure you take regular break. Take positive calculated risk. No risk, no reward. Persistence and consistency in action are needed daily. Sacrifice is needed if you have a strong desire to achieve a deep purpose for longevity. Find clients fast. This is the first 6 pages of the book. That is solid encouragement. This book has attracted so much good review. One by John Seres, who said, it is very, very well written and everything in that book is easily implementable in your business. He highly recommended it. And Ayo Benson gave me 2 reviews. give me a review on this one. Extremely well written. And this one too. I gave them a free copy. And I know Ayo implementing things that he got from my book. Because he wasn't marketing himself this way before. And I've noticed on his YouTube video or his emails that he email marketing me, he got ideas from my book. Which I'm pleased. Because that means the core asset of the seller served its purpose. Why it was built. Now I don't give free reader copy anymore. I'm so good in marketing that the core asset use permutation. Yeah? Use permutation. So if you're good in math, you should be when you're running a business. You've got this. How the core asset in your market are made. And how to attract your customer using our system there. Well described. I don't know if you can see because it's a bit blurry. What else do you have in there? The blessed flyer. What's wrong in your flyer? What's wrong in your flyer and how to do a flyer that attract people. Lead generation using lead generation table. Headline template. 4 pages of headline. How to section. How to acquire customer using the core asset. Analysis of our gain. How did I gain customer? You've got the analysis of it. Then, conversion. Then, your multi-channel that you need to do is not just omni-channel. It's both marketing strategy that works best for customer acquisition. How to be a star on social media. So I've got social media template. How to do email marketing correctly. I put an email marketing template with headline who will attract people. Even for your Gmail or your email. How many pages of it? Keep turning. So many. How during COVID we managed to keep our profit and even gain profit. More profit. During the 3 crises the UK suffered, we didn't fail. We made the most amount of money. Well, we wrote how we did it here. Because we thought it might be interesting for other businesses. When we got scammed, an example of a scam, so you can watch out if this happened to you. Most business book doesn't contain those kind of things. Oh no, they don't. Our book is unique and is attached to the seller for valuation, for evaluating yourself. So whatever you learn from the book, you can evaluate it in the seller. And the seller look, mwah! I won't disclose what it is inside, but you got so many things. You got the scarcity strategy there. How to do it. People talk about scarcity, but hey, there's a way to do it. Print marketing, distribution marketing, social media post, omnichannel strategy, pet analysis to be done when you're a serious business. Maslow pyramid to be used if you want to grow your business and target the right audience. Then you have our Girlfridayz behavioral model of consumer wants and need, because you need to know how your customer think inside. And there's only 7 behaviors. Find out which one are they that human portray worldwide. We can have 2 or 3 even inside us. There's so many things. You need to have an attitude of gratitude too. So important. You have my first ever theory done. And I thought it was a star sale principle, but it's not actually. It's Girlfridayz gap reduction strategic action model. That help you find a gap in the market, any niche. It did help us find a gap in a market. We designed our gap analysis reduction strategy. How to get customer globally, this one. The route to take. What to do. How to nurture your customer infographic. How did we get an award? The journey. Business stories. How we increase our customer. Business story. Failure is in there. Dedicated 2 pages about failure, because failure doesn't happen in business, and when failure happens, you need to review your system. Customer persona. How to build one and follow through with the mapping. How to target people, basically. You need to break that down. Experimentation and optimization of your market. Your lead attraction model. You don't have an upsell method in there, no. You need to buy it for £1.3 million though. Now, my book, business book, is very special because you can apply for Girlfridayz Legacy accreditation if you manage to increase 25% of your initial profit using the manual. If you manage to, you feel how you did it here and here, using the SWOT analysis. You feel our objective and you send it, you submit your application for accreditation here. This book is so good, and you look, celebrating. Because we love books, so we put celebrating book. You have the lead attraction model there, though, at the end of the page. But you can get it for £100,000 if you want it on your wall. The lead attraction model is there. But our sell method is not. And you can buy the bathroom fighter bug story if you wish, or Paula and a bug. This book is so good that I call it the manual. And the seller, of course, is an extension of that book. So what you need to do is to find the password inside the page. But I didn't put it at the first page, nor the last page, because I know people, when you say there's a password somewhere in a book, they might go to the first page and say, oh, they put it at the first page, oh, they put it at the second page. No, you need to read the book to find the passkey to the seller. Simple. When you find it, you have the link to jump on our website to insert the password that you find in the book. Then it will take you to the registration page of the seller. Then you register your detail, pay for your money for the seller. Your first 3 months, £2,984. Then you go back to our website, put your password again, but this time you have access to the seller for 3 months. And every time you want to access to the seller for your 3 month subscription, you just put the password, which is in your book. Is that a genius idea? Yes, it is. And an innovation too. We are innovator at Girlfriday. So, we have the playbook for the student at university. It's a similar book, similar than the manual, except students do not have to submit anything to us. It's very good for students studying an MBA or any course at university where they learn marketing. This is the playbook. And it's got theory that university favors. So it's got theory, practical exercise, and courses to learn, study. It's your perfect study book for any business course that you do, the playbook. And it's also attached to the seller for students. So the same ways I explained that business need to find the password inside, the student need to find the passkey to the seller and access the seller after they pay for their sellers themselves. So if the student cannot pay for the seller, they do not have to access it, but they can ask their parents to pay their subscription, isn't it? Or if they have a bursary by the school can fund their seller use. Because it is not free. Not free. Intellectual intelligence is not free. It comes from my brain, me and my knowledge. This is why we put us. No AI. Actually, when I created the book, AI wasn't there yet. It was still in development. Nobody claimed, there's AI. No. When I built those books, when I wrote my 38 business book, no AI was there to help anyone. So I'm very proud of each of those books. Considering that I suffer from a little dyslexia, that is a mighty feat, trust me. Because it never come easy to write all those books, but yet we did this just like this. Because Trisha thinks everything is easy. So when you start from a place that everything is easy, when you look at something, boy, you say, I can tackle this right about now. When you say it's hard, when you look at the thing, it's like, ooh, that looks difficult. Why? Because you already put that in your head. So whatever you do, bam, it's hard. Trisha always thinks everything is easy. That's why I can code. I love JavaScript. I still code in JavaScript. And yet I learned it in South Bank University in class 203, 204. But I still do it. That's why I developed 9 calculator software. They're on my website, and my website is built out of template and my custom code. So I've got more than 9 calculators on Girlfridayz that you can use. A lot more than that. My custom code are there. And they look working lovely. And I'm so proud of our business tool. You can use them. It's only £7, I believe, per month for subscription. But you'll be amazed, and they all accurate. You'll be amazed how that can help you to increase your business, your profit, your customer acquisition, to manage your stock in your business. There's so many things, 9 of them. So this video was to inform you that at Girlfridayz, we are here to help you. And if you see whatever we have, we got inspired by Look Ahead Housing and Care, the place where we work for 8 years as a staff. And yet I work with one housing group. They didn't impress me that much. They value their staff, but not the way Look Ahead Housing and Care did. And yet, the last time I worked there was in 2006. That my employment was terminated. And I still remember everything that they taught us. If you need a business plan template and marketing plan template with a guide, will actually get you money when you need it, visit girlfriday.com, and that you can't download it actually, you have to buy it. It costs you £180, and we will give you the link to download your business plan template and marketing plan template. We can also do your website and your digital marketing campaign. We have also the operational and tactical plan of your business on La Boutique for £120. We also have the 5W1H, and if you want to know, that is your operational and tactical plan called the 5W1H. We sell the 5W1H on La Boutique, and if you want to know more about it, we have a video on the right hand side of girlfriday.com who explain, very informative, who explains what is a 5W1H. And Simon Sinek took the Y out of it. It was also the inspiration for me to do 25, no, it's not 25, Trisha, it's 28 sales theory. Some of them are in a manual, others are in a seller, such as my product and service metric. They are in a seller with a couple of other theories there and solid explanation for you. With our services, you can avoid being cellmate and gain a human advantage. You can truly do that. Access services that got your back. Bye for now, Trisha.